Hi everyone. Welcome to our daily spread. This is Tarot by Keyth. Tuesday, December 7th, 2021. It's a big day. I realized just this morning, I think it's today the 70th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. So that's a pretty significant, that's 10 cycles of 7. That's a big deal. So perhaps we're revisiting time loops connected to World War II, Pearl Harbor, Japan. All of this is in play. I'm getting that these headlines that I saw about Ukraine and Putin are significant as well. I've been getting messages about this day, Tuesday, December 7th, for a while. So, of course, they won't tell us what's... you won't see it on mainstream media, but intuitive flashes, dreams, meditative visions, all of that stuff's going on. Also, these variants are aerosolized, and they're spraying them on us. I've had dreams about this, and it was true with the previous one, the Delta. It's true with this one too. So I expect that to continue. They probably have tanks and tanks and tanks of other variants. And when you see them start cross-hatching the sky with poison, and then there's cloud cover for 3 days, as is what happened a week and a half ago or so. They're spraying the new form of the disease on all the food, on all the animals, on ourselves, in the air. It goes in the water, it goes in everything. So then it takes a week or two for... it to spread around, and then they release everything that they do. So be aware. Be aware. All right. It's windy outside, which means that there's some energy being swept around and swept away. I expect big changes very, very soon. Very, very soon. Let's see what the cards have to say, shall we? This is a 3-card daily pool for the human collective. 1 card to represent what we're moving away from, please. 1 card. Energies we are leaving behind as a collective. The collective body of humanity, of which each of us are an individual cell. When will we learn to cooperate and work as one giant body? Won't that be a glorious day? Here we are, 1 card for present energies. What are we navigating presently? That one came out quick. 1 more card, what are we moving towards? Highest potential human timeline. Highest potential human timeline, what are we moving towards? There's still some sticky, uncomfortable energy in the heart. It's been here for a few days. It's like PTSD, it's like traumatic fear that is attached to something that we don't know the source of, the root of, which means we've either blocked the memory out, or it's from a lifetime that we don't have access to in the Akash. So just be aware of that, and remember, you don't have to know the source of emotional discomfort in order to clear it and transmute it. All you have to do is recognize it, right? This is being spiritually and emotionally intelligent, to recognize the emotions that your feeling body is experiencing, and then you can transmute it. You tap into the frequency of unconditional love. There's millions of people meditating on love at any given moment, and you can join them. You can quiet the mind, go into the heart, reach up and find that frequency of the people sending love, the starseed grid, pull it into yourself, amplify it with your own heart, transmute the grossness, and then send that out to the next person in need. This is how we save the world. Pleiadian dream, thank you. Nice to see you. 1 more card. Where do we go? Where are we going? Where do we go? It's interesting that I said that. Where do we go? Okay. We are moving away from leaving behind the energy of the Pope. Very powerful card. This is not the Catholic Pope, okay? This is the great teacher. This is the Nazarene Essene Pope, Le Pape. 5 is the number of conflict, change, and expansion. So expansion is the end goal. We've recently had opportunities to teach these two dualistic figures who wear root chakra red at their crown. These are soul babies. This guy has even taken off his yellow hat, exposing his eagerness to learn. They both recognize that this guy has done work that has prepared him to disseminate knowledge that they want. And the removal of the yellow hat signifies taking off everything that you thought you once knew in order to be receptive to what this guy has to teach. These two are still childish. They're playing with their toys. They are spiritual, however. Look at all the light blue. So, and there's active rebirth, the Christmas colors going on, green and red together. So the Pope himself is the masculine archetype of the great teacher. His partner, the high priestess, is equally as powerful, but she's the feminine role, the more receptive role. He's the active teacher. So we've recently been presented opportunities to teach. People have come to us who recognize that we have and possess the knowledge that they need. We've experienced what they're experiencing and can teach from a place of empathy. He, with his right hand, his active hand, he has his hand over his heart. And the inside of his robe is very dark blue, very intuitive and very masculine. He's pointing over his heart and looking at how he accesses this information. It doesn't come from him. It comes from his work that he's done within himself to connect to the information that's available to us all by putting on our spiritual light blue glove and grabbing hold of the yellow. It looks like an antenna that just, you can see the spiritual information funneling into his perception on both the masculine and the feminine poles, the two poles. Spiritual purity, light blue and white, is behind him. Massive amounts of knowledge. Look at this huge, huge hat, this beautiful hat he wears. It could be an allusion to the elongated skulls, the races with the elongated skulls as well, but who knows? So he gets lots of information yellow and he activates it red, turning it orange instantly at the crown. He's done the work. He puts on his spiritual glove, he tunes in, and he gets the information, and he's able to disseminate it to those in need. That's what I've been trying to say. His realization of his role in doing this is new, because our arms represent our holy work. We use our arms and our hands to create things in the third dimension and beyond. Those two are experiencing active rebirth, the Christmas colors. So, and together, these three figures make up the upward pointing triangle, the original holy creative trinity of creation. So that's what we're moving behind, these opportunities to teach. Be careful, not be careful, be aware of these opportunities. The soul babies here may come back around at a later time once they've had a chance to digest some new information. This card, we see this again, I think it came out yesterday. Two of Swords. This is balance, duality, and partnership within our mental energies. So some information has come through with the Pope energy, and now it's time to balance that information, balance the cognitive dissonance. We do that by staying pure in the heart, invite white into the heart, stay centered in the all, and from that you will receive from within yourself spiritual knowledge, light blue and yellow. Within your own ovum. This is all within the oval, which represents the personal ovum. This is big. The truth is within you. You find the truth within you by going into meditation and dropping into the heart and asking the right questions. It's all within you. Find the information within you. That's going to change everything mentally. We're moving to the Ten of Swords. Finality, completion, and renewal in mental energies. Wow. This is the blending of the cognitive dissonance. And this triangle, see this triangle, upward triangle, very similar to this triangle. Look at that. Look at that. The two red crown chakras of these two soul babies have now become the active knowledge, the handles of these two swords, which go from the lower half of the card, getting ever closer. The frequency gap is widening until they coalesce in the upper spiritual part of the card. The triangle, the triangle. We have to use our spiritual intuition, light blue and dark blue, to coalesce this. And that's planting 2 flowers of seeds of fulfillment, orange seeds, by activating fruit body red, our spiritual knowledge, light blue and yellow, is planting these 2 seeds of fulfillment for the future. And this is out with the old and in with the new mentally. Deprogramming and inviting in the new healthy programs, which are all Essene related. Go to Essene.org, call the phone number, and order the Holy Megillah. That's the source of this deck of cards. It's the source of tarot. So it's also the information that will save the world. So I hope that this is inspiring to you. 7, so the whole reading is an 8, which is infinity, infinite. We're out of time. We're operating, we're operating out of space and time with number 8. This was prophesied, this was destined, and it's happening. So I've given you clues. I'm sure others have given you clues. People are still giving me clues. Yahweh is still giving me clues. Take the information that resonates, go within, purify the heart, and validate it from within. You don't need validation from anyone. You don't need validation from me. You don't need validation from anyone. It's from yourself. And it's about to change big time. All right. That's our daily spread. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that stuff. Thank you for donating. If you'd like to support my work, you can send me a Venmo at Tarot by Keyth. And I will be back tomorrow for our daily spread. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.